Jambo, welcome to another amazing episode of the Returnee series. This episode is pretty different, you'll find out why. But today we're going to talk about why you should consider Nigeria as a place for repatriation. Well, without further ado, let's invite our guests. Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
You're always welcome. So you can start by introducing yourself. I know lots of people know you, but for those who don't know you, you can introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Prince Dinas Amir, Prince Dinas of Efe Adewale Amir. Let's see here. I have a platform called Search for Uhuru, and what we do, we connect the diaspora back with Africa, um, and through I would say cultural excursions or cultural experiences to Africa. So through business and cultural experiences and excursions to Africa, primarily focusing right now on Nigeria. So that's what we do. That's what I do. That's the brand. So yeah, I've been going back and forth to the continent since 2011. Haven't been to Kenya in a minute. I was in Kenya 2011, 2014, and 2015. So I haven't been to Kenya in a while, but yeah, but my primary focus is on West Africa, specifically Nigeria and now Sierra Leone. So that's what we do.
Awesome, awesome. Why Nigeria? Why Nigeria?
I fell in love with it. I mean, and another thing too, the even outside of that, as far as my personal experience with Nigeria, the majority of Black Americans, our ancestry comes from Nigeria. So just naturally, once I put 10 toes on the ground in Nigeria, I just felt at home. And then also as well, my roots, it was discovered that I have roots and ancestry from Nigeria, like the most of us, specifically in Oruro, where I'm a prince. So that as well. And then if you're doing business on the continent, you cannot count out Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria has a population of over 200 million people. They have the largest Black diaspora on the planet. And then, I mean, Nigerians are wealthy. The richest Black people on the planet are from Nigeria. Aliko Dangote is one of them. So, you have to consider Nigeria just because of what it offers. So that's why me personally, I love Nigeria. The culture is rich in Nigeria. The people were friendly. So the media has done a great job, unfortunately, of stereotyping Nigeria in a negative way. But once you arrive, it's totally different. I mean, Nigeria has been the most hospitable place out of all the African countries. Nigeria has been one of the most hospitable countries that I've set foot in. So consider Nigeria. It's very diverse as well. So you can do a little bit of everything in Nigeria. If you like big city life, Lagos, city of 22 million people, which is the largest city in Africa,
Yeah.
and one of the largest cities in the world. And then if you like more rural or quiet life, you could go to, well, Oshobo is still a decent sized city. Oshobo is the capital of Osun State. You can go there, and then you're more than welcome to come to my kingdom of Oruro as well. So I think Nigeria, in its diversity, it has a little bit of something for everybody, depending on what they plan on getting out of Africa or how they want to experience Africa. You definitely could do that in Nigeria.
All right. So did you have to do some DNA testing before you decided to go to Nigeria, or what inspired you? You've mentioned all of these things, but did you have to do DNA tests?
Well, it's not mandatory to do DNA tests to go to Nigeria. I mean, I did DNA tests, and I'm, like I said, primarily Nigerian, Yoruba, and Mende, Sierra Leone. So, I mean, it's not mandatory, but from what I've gathered and from what others have studied, the majority of Black Americans, our roots are Nigerian. Well, what's considered present day Nigeria, because unfortunately, when we were taken away, I mean, these borders weren't created yet, and these countries didn't exist. So, but again, the majority of us are we're Nigerian.
All right. So was it the first African country you visited, or when did you first visit Nigeria?
I visited Nigeria in 2018. The first African country I visited was Tanzania in 2011. But I visited Nigeria in 2018 for the first time, and I just fell in love. And then when I found out that I'm from there, that just, it's like, hey, this is home.
Oh, you had done your DNA test by then?
No, well, afterwards, after I visited, I did my DNA test, and then it was confirmed where I came from in Nigeria, so which is Oruro.
So was it at that point in 2018 that you visited Oruro? I understand you are the prince, you're Prince of Oruro. Tell us about how did that happen?
I visited Nigeria in 2000, August of 2018. I visited Oruro for the first time in, I believe that was December. Was it January? It was December of 2018. Then I had my coronation in March of 2019. So that's how I connected to Oruro. Wasn't until December of 2018. But after I visited Nigeria in August of 2018, I just fell in love with the places. So every time I came to Africa, I made sure I went to Nigeria. So
And how did it come that you ended up being a prince?
well, as my Kabiyesi said, when we were taken away, we were taken away as royalty, and so therefore, my ancestors were taken away as royalty. So therefore, I representing my ancestors, I returned as royalty. So my name Adewale means the crown returns home in Yoruba.
Okay, so does that mean anybody can go and be able to get the same status?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't. When you say the same status, what do you mean?
Like be like they return as royalty?
I mean, well, it just depends where you come from. I mean, like, it just depends where you come from.
So if they come from Ororua or Yoruba land, they can easily become prince, princess.
I mean, well, that depends on the actual kingdom. I mean, it's on a kingdom by kingdom basis. So, the Yoruba land is made up of many different kingdoms. So,
And what about citizenship? You have Nigerian citizenship, right?
correct, correct.
So how can someone go about getting the Nigerian citizenship?
Well, like I said, I have roots in Nigeria, so that's how I was able to get it. So, if you have roots from Nigeria, or depending on the circumstances, you could get it. I mean, there's a clause in just about for every country, depending on the circumstances, as far as you having a way to gain citizenship. So for me, my ancestors came from there, so that's how I was able to get it.
All right. And what would you talk about all the stereotypes that people say about Nigeria, which, across the world, there's this very negative stereotypes that people have. And some of the people who actually perpetrate this have never been there or have never interacted with these people. How do since you decided to take the citizenship, do you feel like people give you that sort of stereotypes as well? And yeah.
I haven't had any issues. I mean, my main focus is showing the positivity of Nigeria. That's my main focus, and so I've been, the reception has been good. So people are starting to open their eyes and look at Nigeria differently versus what the media has put out there. But also, too, I like to address, not only is it the media that shows Nigeria in a poor light, it's also Nigerians in the diaspora who have this very negative attitude towards Nigeria, uh, specifically here in America. So you have a lot of Nigerians here in America who speak down on Nigeria, but at the same time, they're not doing anything to be a solution as far as fixing the issues of Nigeria. So it's not necessarily just the media, but primarily the biggest naysayers of Nigeria are Nigerians themselves who live here in America. Because from my understanding, speaking from Nigerians in the UK, they're not as negative, but the ones here in America could be very negative and speak ill of the country. But at the same time, they're not willing to put in the sweat equity to change those issues or address the problems of the country.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's just, this is so the issue is in the hypocrisy behind it is the United States of America is one of the most violent places on the planet. I mean, we have the highest prison population. I mean, black men are gunned down. Black men are discriminated against, wrongfully arrested, wrongfully incarcerated. I mean, if you just look at the history of this country on how it was formed, how can you be proud or brag about America, but then be negative about Nigeria? If you just focus on the very foundation of America and how it was created and how it was built, how the land was acquired, the slave labor that built America, the systematic racism that still exists in America. How can you praise America, but then at the same time be disgruntled and be negative when it comes to Nigeria? That's the problem. It's hypocrisy, if you ask me.
Okay, okay. And you talked about investment. You talked about why that Nigeria has the largest market where the Africa diaspora, like for someone who's doing business in Africa, you have to consider Nigeria. So what
Right.
type of industries do you think someone can invest in Nigeria?
So when it comes to as far as industries, it's a very broad question because you can invest in everything, especially in Nigeria. Like for example, somebody was telling me about investing in a snail farm, snails. So, people, snails are popular, as far as for either spiritual rituals or even eating in Nigeria. So it's snail farm. But I mean, the opportunities are just endless in Nigeria. I mean, again, they're just endless. So if you're considering doing business in Africa, I mean, you can't count out Nigeria, like because of just its pure size, the diaspora, the wealth, the opportunities. I mean, you cannot count out Nigeria.
Awesome. And do you have any business in Nigeria?
Right now, we're going to be starting with real estate. People in the diaspora are looking for places to relocate to. So right now, real estate is going to be the primary focus, and then from there, we'll split off and focus on other opportunities. But right now, real estate is going to be the primary focus in Nigeria for the diaspora.
Tell us about your trips. I know you do organize your trips, and
Right.
why should someone join your trips when I know you do some amazing trips in Nigeria? Why should
Right.
someone join the trips?
Well, I mean, you have to visit. I mean, the thing is, people they'll ask a lot of questions about Africa. A lot of us, I think the issue of the diaspora here in America, we'll use, even though we claim to be very educated, we'll use, 1980 stereotypes to still justify not going to Africa in 2020. So I think, having something organized, an opportunity to visit a place like Nigerian is organized where, look, just make it to the airport. We'll be there. We'll pick you up and make sure you're back safely to the airport. And during that time, I mean, you'll experience the culture, business, so you can get an idea how Nigeria really is, and truly experience it versus going off of the opinions of naysayers, people who are negative about Nigeria. How about you just come visit it for yourself? So that's what we offer: business and cultural excursions to uh, Africa, but primarily Nigeria
When you
right now.
talk about business, do you do like helping people get connections on the
Right,
ground in different industries, or how do you do it?
right, exactly. So we can connect. So in Nigeria, and this is what I love about Nigeria. I don't know if they have the same setup in Kenya. I doubt they do. But if you're a foreigner, in order to do business in Nigeria, you have to partner with the Nigerian, which I think is a great idea. So, if you're interested in a specific industry, we can connect you with somebody on the ground who's also involved in that industry or interested in, you know, see if it's a perfect fit for you, if you want to grow or establish a business in Nigeria.
Okay, so one, it's a must. It's by law, one must partner with the locals.
In Kenya, is that the law or
No,
no?
no, in Kenya, I think it's not a must. Previously, it was a must, but at the moment, it's not really a must. But it's advisable to
Mm-hmm.
partner with the locals. It makes the process
I
much
think
easier.
that's important. I think that's important because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that the lion's share of whatever revenue is earned stays in that country. So, in Kenya, you have Indians, you have whites. Of course, they're going to pay their employees, but you never know. That money could be the majority of the revenue could be going back to Europe and India versus in Nigeria. Not saying it doesn't happen in Nigeria. Again, not saying it doesn't happen in Nigeria, but at least there's an effort to make sure that whatever revenue is earned in Nigeria, it stays in Nigeria. So I'm all for it.
So, what percentage in terms of partnership? Is it 50-50, or is it that the
I,
Nigerian
bel-
partner takes a higher share?
I believe it's 50-50. I'm not sure, but for the most part, when we're doing arrangements like this, it's going to be 50-50 or maybe 51%, 49%. But when we're doing arrangements like this, we want to make sure that the lion's share is staying in Nigeria.
All right. And now talking about you, do you look forward to maybe eventually fully move? Because I know at the moment you're back and forth,
Right.
Nigeria and Nigeria. So do you look yourself that at some time you're going to settle in Nigeria?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, I'm going to be settling in Nigeria and Sierra Leone, so I'll be in both. So that's where I'm going to be primarily settling Nigeria and Sierra Leone. Uh, there's gonna the term I have for it is Niger Salone. So
Niger,
that's
no.
Niger Salone.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's the plan.
All right, all right. Any advice you have for Africa diaspora who are interested in moving, relocating, or even investing in Nigeria?
I mean, hit me up. Go to dynastymir.com. Send me a message. Go to dynastymir.com and send me a message. Yeah, go visit. I mean, or come with us. We plan on doing tours. So I had a tour. So basically, the schedule for Nigeria this year, as far as tours, is going to be March, August, and November. But we're pretty much just writing 2020 off for tours. Me personally, I'll be back in Africa in November. But for next year, we're looking at August and November for tours to Nigeria. So if you want to come, you're more than welcome to come and join us. Also, too, you guys go. It's beautiful. Nigeria is a great place. So, go visit. Don't be intimidated. I think a lot of people are intimidated by Nigeria, but you can fly direct from Atlanta. You can fly direct from New York, straight to Murtala Muhammad. So, go visit.
How much do the trips approximately cost?
The trips usually about right now we charge 2,500 and it's like a six day 7 nights or 6 nights 7 days something like that. So about 2,500 USD. That does not include your flight and your visa, but I will help in regards to acquiring your flights, and I will help in regards to making sure you get your visa. So, but 2,500 that covers from pickup, hotels, uh, 3 meals a day, transportation, and all that good stuff. So, it's pretty competitive compared to the other tours. I wanted to make sure that the pricing was competitive. So what we're offering for 2,500, it's competitive.
So basically, you mean African Americans have to apply for visa to Nigeria? They don't get it on arrival.
No, you have to apply for one. Hopefully that changes, but we can help with that. But yeah, well, actually, we can
Not
do.
a problem.
Yeah, we can help with that. So yeah, so just if you're interested, don't allow the visa. Don't be intimidated by the visa process. We can help you guys out with that.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought I always thought like most places on the continent for American citizens is visa on arrival.
Well, see, the
Kenya.
thing is,
Africa is visa on arrival.
well, see, and the problem is, so in East Africa, it's more you can get visa on arrival. But in West Africa, the only country that you can get visa on arrival in West Africa is Senegal.
Oh wow.
And Senegal and Togo. I'm sorry, Senegal and Togo. Those are the only two countries where you could get visa on arrival that I could, off the top of my head, um, with a U.S. passport. But in East Africa, you got Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania. I'm not
Uganda,
sure.
Rwanda.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the other countries in East Africa. Uganda. I think you get visa on arrival. So, a lot of Burundi, I believe. So a lot of these countries in East Africa, you could get visa on arrival. But West Africa, the only two countries I could think of where you get visa on arrival is going to be Togo and Senegal. And in
Okay.
Senegal, it's like it's not even really visa on arrival. As long as you have your U.S. passport, they just stamp it and you go. Togo, you have to pay for the visa.
All right, all right. Thank you so much, Dynast. It's been a pleasure hosting you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much for watching that amazing episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. And we need to reach to as many brothers and sisters out there. Until next time, kwaheri.